an art collective in Dakar's suburbs. Normally, this building is full of students learning how to express their frustration through graffiti. Today, it's almost empty. Mobile internet switched off across the country, many people staying home, fearing violent protests. Matsu, the co-founder and teacher, uses graffiti to denounce his government's actions.
You can see some policemen just like burning and killing people, shooting on the population, killing another one Senegalese, the son or the daughter of someone.
Last summer, at least 23 people died during anti-government demonstrations. Amnesty International says some were shot by police. Just 1 hour after Matsu finished his artwork, the wall was taken down by the government, he suspects.
We cannot talk about democracy if it's this kind of example, where someone by himself can decide to who live or who die, who gonna walk, who gonna succeed or not. That's not democracy. We are the generation who's wake up brutally and understand that something is definitely wrong and we have to change it right now.
Wherever you go in Dakar, residents express their disbelief at Macky Sall's decision to delay the elections, when young people desperately want change. The streets are more subdued than usual and protests smaller than in previous years. But many here fear that larger, potentially more violent protests are yet to come.
I'm really shocked. I really thought we were going to vote. I've never seen anything like this. I was born after our independence, and I never thought I would live through what we see in other African countries here in Senegal.
We're scared. We're terrorized because we live in complete insecurity. When you see the protests and what's going on here, it's difficult to live through the violence again.
We are tired of the government. The young people here, they've got their diplomas, but they don't have any work. There's no work. There's nothing here at all.
Allô, allô, monsieur le président. C'est pas un ennemi qui parle, mandoum partisan. C'est un simple citoyen qui parle librement.
This video was about the last demonstration in Senegal. We were telling the president to stop, all these troubles in Senegal and try to cool down the situation. 2 years later, it seems that everything is, we're going back to zero.
Didier Awadi is a rapper who sings about the backsliding of democracy in his country. He's urging all people to come together and stand up for their rights to decide about Senegal's future.
I'm not waiting for no messiah. I'm hoping, I'm praying that every Senegalese is the owner of his own development. And if we all believe in our potentiality, we can change this country.
Back in Matsu's art gallery, his team are developing their next visual assault on the president.
A few years ago, the Senegalese people will never be able to go outside and expose themselves at the front of the police, just like with a gun full of shards pointing off you, and you screaming, "Free Senegal." I was at the front line. I see that. That's my personal experience. I see that this population wanted to be free.
Young people know exactly what they want: jobs, peaceful elections, and a prosperous future.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.